The people of Onitsha celebrate annually the Ofala festival, a hugely significant celebration that shapes the culture and tradition of the land. This is in fact the Obi's celebration. The revered monarch and paramount ruler of the Onitsha kingdom.
So the Ofala is also the time the Onitsha man sees his Obi, his Igwe. The Igwe is not seen in the public. He doesn't even speak in the public. But any custom that is static is tending towards oblivion, towards obliteration. So we are dynamic and we've moved. Our Obi is everywhere. He is chief of that, chairman of that, and so on and so forth. Because the world is moving forward, waiting for nobody. That's the Ofala.
The Ofala festival is a spectacular public outing of the Obi in the arena of his palace before a record crowd of his subjects, most of whom had not seen him in the past year. It is the climax of all Onitsha festivals and the first time the Obi makes a public appearance in his palace after a period of seclusion and spiritual cleansing. The festive season is seen as a period when the people of the community, political, cultural, and family systems celebrate anniversaries and commemorate important events in order to create life-changing stories, hope, and a sense of purpose. It is held every October as a 3-day event which captures the main religious ceremony of the community in an atmosphere free from evil and bad intentions.
He comes out the first time. If you were late in coming, you will have the opportunity of seeing him a second time. And in going around, he is greeting people with his sword. He is saluting. He is saluting and giving thanks to the gods that rule the north, the west, the south, the east. He returns because he goes anti-clockwise, as you could see. The age grade system started about 1852. Until today, we have something like 84 or so age grades that have been established. Some are now totally extinct. If anyone were alive, he would have been about 162 years of age, and nobody has lived up to that point.
The Obi's generals in their traditional attires arrive independently, each accompanied by drummers. They proceed to the Obi's throne in order of seniority. There they pay homage to the Obi by kneeling on the floor and bowing down before him. The celebration then continues as they dance according to seniority to the tune of the sacred royal drums, Egwota, at intervals of 3 along the palace grounds. The beat also changes in accordance with their respective titles and positions. At the Obi's palace, tens of thousands of men and women dance to the heart-pulsating beats of traditional drummers and merrymaking. The highlight of the festival is the Obi's entrance in his royal regalia, decorated with the crown, which is announced by the traditional trumpeters and 3 cannon shots fired at intervals. The Ndichies and the Agbalanze lead the procession with the post-coronation song that affirms the people's loyalty to the Obi while the Obi follows. The royal music sets the rhythm for the Obi's dancing during his 3 outings. The 3rd outing marks the grand finale of the great traditional annual outing of the Obi as he dances around the square while praise names are showered on him by his subjects. The celebration associated with these ceremonies is indeed worth seeing. For the Ofala, farmers who have been living in their farmsteads must return home to join thousands of fellow citizens in paying homage to their monarch. A practice which is still much alive today as sons and daughters of Onitsha come home from different parts of the world to pay homage to their king. The festival also shows that respect is shown for the Onitsha history and their way of life. It is indeed a great way to keep the heritage alive.